Hello and welcome to Hey, Have You Seen That Film? Where I am your host, Dylan Lloyd, and today we'll be discussing a film of an actor who is making a comeback that I am very happy about. That actor, Brendan Fraser, the film Blast from the Past. This film is an underrated gem of Brendan Fraser's film career. The story starts off in the 1960s, during the era of the Cold War and all that's going on. And Christopher Walken and Sissy Spacek are a couple, and they're pregnant. And Christopher Walken thinks that war is going to start, so he's actually built an underground bunker that he and his wife and their soon-to-be-born son can live in. And news arrives that a plane is going to make a strike, and so Christopher Walken and his wife go down to the shelter. The plane actually crashes on their house, causing them to think that there was a bomb, a nuclear missile. And so now everyone, their friends, family, all up there, are wiped out for all that they know. And so they live in this shelter for 30 years, where they have a son, Adam, who is played by Brendan Fraser. And so for years he grows up in this bomb shelter, watching reruns of I Love Lucy, learning the proper etiquettes of ladies and gentlemen at the time. His father is a brilliant super genius, so he teaches him other languages and history and how to box. His mom teaches him how to dance. He becomes very well-rounded in his knowledge of things. And 30 years go by, and they let Adam go back up to the world above to get some more supplies for them. And for the first time, Adam is experiencing things that he's never experienced before. He's seeing the sky for the first time. He's mesmerized by everyone he sees. There's a scene where he sees a black mail carrier, and he's just so shocked and happy to be seeing a black person, because he's heard about them but he's never actually seen them. And so we follow him around, experiencing all these new things, and then he meets this girl named Eve. So we got Adam and Eve, and she is stuck up. She's a little bit of a brat, and but she decides to help him out because he's going to pay her money, help him get all the supplies, and also help him find a wife. And as time goes on, he starts getting feelings for her, and she starts getting feelings for him. And that's where we'll wrap up the summary of Blast from the Past. This movie, as I said, is an underrated Brendan Fraser gem. Brendan Fraser is very good at playing characters, experiencing things for the first time. Think about Encino Man, another great Brendan Fraser film, where he's a caveman, and he was a caveman in the Stone Age, and then he wakes up in the California in the 90s. We also have George the Jungle, where he was raised in the jungle, comes to the city, and has to experience things for the first time there. He's very good at playing these innocent kind of characters who don't understand everything, but they're just so sweet and so kind that you just fall in love with this character. And that's what Brendan Fraser is great at doing for us. And he's very, he's just such a gentleman in this movie that you can't not love his character. And the supporting cast and other characters are great. We have Alicia Silverstone, who plays Eve, the love interest, and she really does play this character that you don't like so much always, because she is kind of a brat, but then she slowly changes and becomes this more sweeter girl that you're happy, or you're hoping that they get together. And, you know, you have his parents, and Christopher Walken's always a classic. You just can't go wrong with Christopher Walken. And so there's a bunch of great characters, and I think, you know, the chemistry between Brendan Fraser and Alicia Silverstone is great. And what's fun as well is that you get to see all of Brendan Fraser's learnings or teachings that he had in the bunker come to life, because now that he's out with everybody else, he now can gets to use all of his knowledge. They go to this dance club, and he's finally able to practice, use all of his dance skills, and it's a really fun scene actually. And there's another scene. His father, early in the film, is trying to explain baseball to him, and he just can't understand why they have to throw it home. And so he's at a baseball game, and suddenly he just stands up, and he's so happy. He's like, it makes sense. I get it. I get why they have to throw it home. And so it's fun seeing the things that he was taught be useful for him in this now world. So it's Blast from the Past is a great romantic comedy. It really blends them well, and it's unfortunate that it's not as beloved as some of other Brendan Fraser's work. Brendan Fraser is a phenomenal actor, and like I said, he's making his comeback, which I'm excited about. I've missed seeing Brendan Fraser, you know, from The Mummy and George of the Jungle, two of my all-time favorite movies, from Blast from the Past and See No Man. You know, he doesn't fail to charm you in whatever he's in, and he will definitely charm you in this. And, you know, there's a few of his other films that I will go on to talk about on this channel because he's got so many great ones. But if you haven't checked out Blast from the Past already, I highly recommend it, especially if you're a Brendan Fraser fan. If not, if you enjoy a good romantic comedy, one that you can sit back and relax, and a bit of culture differences in there, and not the typical culture differences where they both come from different places in the world, but more that they, in a way, were raised in different time periods, which is cool because it's not a time-traveling movie, but because Brendan Fraser was raised in this bunker, and Alicia Silverstone was, you know, raised above the shelter where the world was still happening, and there wasn't no nuclear bomb. They, you know, that's where kind of you get to see some of their chemistry, because they kind of teach each other things and help each other with where they are in life. So check out this movie. It's really good, and if you're excited like me and you're about the Brendan Fraser, you know, whatever people have a name for it. I can't pronounce it, but if you're excited for this return of Brendan Fraser like me, let me know in the comments, and let me know what your favorite film is of his, because I'm a huge Brendan Fraser fan. You know, let's make Fraser Friday a thing. Every Friday you watch a Brendan Fraser movie. You don't have to, but that'd be kind of cool. # Fraser Friday. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't checked out some of my other great videos, go right ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.